Whoa! We are in Kisaju. We are in Kisaju in the African Savanna. And in case you never know, we are here to stay for quite some time because we want to bring you content back to back. Content back to back. Look at that. Look at that sunset. The sun is going down. The sun is going down and the view is magical. Look at the grasslands. My goodness. And the breeze here is out of this world. This is one of the best breeze you can get, I'm telling you, and the air quality, as usual, is one of the best. You can't get this anywhere else. This is heavenly, I'm telling you. This is heavenly. So in today's video, I'll be talking about something that is so passionate to me. And this is the story of the Man Eaters of Tsavo. Now, Man Eaters of Tsavo are the lions that took the lives of 135 people during the construction of the East Africa Railway. Now, but according to research, they say there were only 35 people. So, but the person who took the lives of the two man-eating lions, in his memos and his statements, he stated that they maimed and took the lives of 135 people. So 135, 35, whatever the case, these lions were notorious. So this story is so interesting because during the when Kenya was under the colonial rule, even Uganda and Tanzania were in colonial rule, so that they were being ruled by the British Empire. Now the British were building the East Africa Railway. So when this line reached the Tsavo River, they wanted to build a bridge that will see the train pass through the Tsavo River. So when they reached there, the two lions, the notorious lions, two notorious lions would come at night and attack, and they caused a lot of mayhem, a lot of havoc. They were attacking people at night and going and eating them, and they were eating the railway construction workers. So these were Indians and Africans. So what happened after some time, the railway had to stall, because what happens, we are constructing the railway, but we are also losing our lives. So people were like, no, we cannot go on. This is crazy. We can't do this because these lions are finishing us. You see, you wake up in the morning, you work very hard, but you see, in the evening, you're not sure whether tomorrow, you will see tomorrow. So what happened? The construction of the railway line stalled. Wow, look at that sunset. I'm telling you, this is heavenly. This is Kisaju Plains. I'm telling you the story of Man Eaters of Tsavo from Kisaju Plains, my friends. This is Kisaju Plains. This place is quiet. This place is heavenly. And these are vast grasslands. Vast grasslands. So that during morning hours, like around 11, you could find zebras, giraffes, gazelle actually grazing. One of these days, I'll come here at that time and show you how this place looks like during those hours. So back to the story of Man Eaters of Tsavo, because this story is very interesting to me, because this story, I was told this story by my friend, the late Gibson Shiraku. R.I.P. my friend and father. This is the guy who introduced me to this story of Man Eaters of Tsavo. Actually, he was the chairman of the Kenya Foundation of Man Eaters of Tsavo. Guys who are working very hard to repatriate the lions from Chicago. That I'll come to that later. So now, the construction of the railway stalled. When it is stalled, there is an engineer and Lieutenant Colonel in the British Army. His name was Henry. This guy called Henry, called John Patterson. Yeah, John Patterson. This guy decided, no, I have to go down and hunt down these lions. They can't be killing guys like this. No, the railway has to go on. So what am I going to do? I'll go to East Africa and kill them lions. But you see, hold that. Before we even talk about Patterson, there is a young guy in the British Army. I remember this story. His name was Charles Henry Rial. He was only 23 years old. When he heard about these man-eating lions, he decided that he should come to East Africa and hunt these lions down. So the guy came. He came to East Africa and he was taken to Tsavo. Then at night, he's just stayed in a compartment with other guards. Now, he's a soldier, but he has also guards. So the thing is, there were several guys in that railway coach. So he was there waiting for the lions, but you see, the lions never showed up. So when it was approaching morning hours, he fell asleep. When he was asleep, the lions came through the window and they grabbed him by the neck. His compatriots were so petrified that they could do nothing. And what happened is that they managed to go away with these Man Eaters of Tsavo lions. So they managed to go away with him. They grabbed him by the neck and went with him. So they took his life. So this created a lot of buzz, a lot of news in the British Empire. And that's when Patterson decided that I have to go down to East Africa and hunt these lions. These lions can't keep eating guys there, you know. So he came to East Africa, and that was in 1898. So on 9th of December 1898, he managed to shoot the first lion. 20 or so days thereafter, that is on 28th, if I'm right, of December 1898, he shot the second one. And these lions took several shots. My friend, it was not just one shot. These were crazy lions. And something about these lions were male lions, but they were manless. I've never seen a male lion that is manless, because all male lions, as far as I'm concerned, they have men. So some people call them the ghost lions. So Patterson did shoot down these lions and managed to end their lives. And now the construction of the East Africa Railway resumed. Now the question is, what happened thereafter? Thereafter, in 1924, Patterson sold the skull and the skin of these lions to the Field Museum in Chicago. Field Museum of Natural History in Chicago. Yes, I'm right. Field Museum of Natural History in Museum. Now he sold it for 5,000 USD. Now 5,000 USD is a lot of money. Back then it was a lot of money. 5,000 USD was a lot of money back then. Now these skulls and whatever have been reconstructed into lifelike, semblance of the lions, and they are at Field Museum in Chicago. Now the question is, why are they not in Kenya? That is the question. And there has been these campaigns to bring the lions back to Kenya, because they are black. It's a black history. It's a Kenyan history. In fact, the people who come from Taita Taveta have been there. They want the lions to come back because they say it's a part of their history. In fact, they are lions because they were at the Tsavo area, which is their area. So there have been this concerted effort by the government, but I don't know if they are serious about this, to try and bring the lions back to Kenya. They want to bring the lions back to Kenya because it's a Kenyan history. It's a Kenyan black history, which they believe the lions should come back to Kenya. But as of now, the lions are in Field Museum, Chicago. So you can comment in the comment section. Tell me whether you think it's right for the lions to be in Field Museum, Chicago, or they should be repatriated here to Kenya. Okay, guys? So see you in the next one.